Had to call in the ancestors to help me. A lot of sabotage in my readings. Coming out and the camera's turning the wrong way. The ring light's dropping. Things not happening the way it's supposed to happen. Well, go on, gang. There's a church song that says, the stronger the battle, the sweeter the victory. So if you've been going through some battles, gang, get ready to win and for the victory to be sweet. Been fighting, gang. So we're here. Welcome. As you roll into the house, we're gonna do a quick meditation. Just give me a minute. As you roll in, gang, tap the like button, subscribe and share. Let us all know that you're here. We're gonna go into meditation in a couple of minutes. I'm just waiting, gang. Spirit has me waiting for some people. Multitasking. Well, go on, little feather. Right. Couple more seconds and we'll be off. Radical rebirths leading to new levels of consciousness and awareness. Amazing. I love you too, gang. I love you too. Sending love right back. Gang. Let's get rid of these little sex pests. Get rid of them. You lot are annoying, gang. Sex pests gone. Trying to sell sex on my channel, huh? Oh, go on, gang. Asia. Had to use my ancestor drum, gang. To call in the ancestors, and I can hear them just buzzing around me. Assisting me on this reading as I seem to get a fight. As some of you have been getting as you've been going through your radical extreme rebirths. Leading to these new levels of consciousness and awareness. You can't go back to sleep. You can't unsee or unfeel or hear. So you are totally awake. The frequency in my room is amazing. I've got chills and they're multiplying, gang. So I understand why they tried to stop me. There was even helicopters over my house. First in Instagram, and then when I tried to come out. So I guess they could have some power over the technology. I had to draw for the drum, call upon the powers of those that have come before me, to see what I cannot see, to fight what I cannot fight. It's not the algorithm. So we're here, radical rebirths. Leading you, me, to new levels of consciousness, new levels of awareness. So this is really not about money. This is really about the raising of your consciousness, the way that you perceive, the way that you see your world, the way that you're living your lives, the opening of your third eye, and you being able to see things the way that they are, seeing through the veil, seeing past illusions. So I see a lot of conscious people in the room. Frequencies are raised here. Higher states of consciousness, operating on different realms, being able to jump through different dimensions here. Connected to a source that is infinite. Can you like, subscribe, and share, gang? We're gonna meditate. Let's meditate, let's meditate. Welcome, welcome. If you don't know, get to know. It's your girl, D Virgo Tarot. 2222. All signs popping up. Pun you, gang. Always popping up, pun you. It is a high vibration frequency. I can hear it. I can also feel it. So a lot of power is in the room, is in the chat. You're undergoing, coming out of a radical rebirth. It's like a spontaneous activation here. Like an impart of gifts. This has led some of you, or it's leading the rest of you, to new levels of consciousness and awareness. You're not the same. You're not the same. The same as the snake that keeps coming out, came out on Instagram. You are shedding old skin. You are. Radical rebirths. So you are childlike, operating under a childlike energy. Stop. Stop. Spirit is calling you, Ganga. Radical rebirths. Extreme. So harsh conditions. things being ripped out of your hands and your lives. You waking up one morning and realizing that that person, those people, no longer speak the same language as you. Their positions in your lives come into question. There's a lot of misalignment. There's you waking up and them sleeping, operating on two different pages, two different levels. Those that have an ear, let them hear. This will be the reading for those that have an ear to hear what the spirit, what your ancestors have to say. Undergoing radical rebirths, it has led you or it's leading you to new levels of consciousness. Let's meditate. Allow yourselves to sink into the sound of the bow, to be guided by your intuition, by the voice that's in your soul. As we come into alignment, into agreement, this is about your radical rebirth that you've either gone through or you're going through. It has led you or it's leading you to new levels of awareness and new levels of consciousness. Your eyes are truly opened. Your third eye has been activated. Crown chakras are receiving information. Heart chakra is beaming with love, ready to share with the world. Your root chakra is healing from generational curses and strongholds and chains. Your sacral chakra is also receiving the healing that it needs. Aligning yourselves with your truth, not suppressing the pain of abuse, rejection. Your sacral chakra is where I see the most activity, the sending and receiving of these messages and the storing of them. Your confidence is key. So I really do see newfound confidence. Confidence is growing. Whether it's in just yourselves or in your craft. This is really internal. So it is in self, in who you are, in your place in the world. We're going to wind it down as we go into these messages. Breathe in for 4 seconds, gang. Inhale. And as you hold it for 4 seconds, Just visualize how you want your 2022 to look for you. And now just exhale as we begin the reading, gang. It's gone hot, hot, hot in here. Very hot. Very hot indeed. Alexa, put the lights on.
Okay.
Well, go on, gang. This ring light, let me just fix it. Turn it right down. There we go. Well, go on. I'm so hot now. Well, go on. Gang. We are here. Radical rebirths. New levels of awareness and consciousness. This is the goddess pack. This is the one that I'm giving away. Don't cry, gang. Lovely meditation. This is the one that I'm giving away. She speaks in the divine feminine language, even though it applies to both the male and the female. This leveling up here is very spiritual. Very, very spiritual. With this new level of consciousness and awareness, this is where you're able to see things from a higher perspective. You're able to know that you can achieve anything. So now it's on, like, you've taken off the limits of your mind. By doing that, you're able to be and achieve anything. So I do see a leveling up externally in your life as well. But we will go into that. But all of this is really happening internally, and it is following your radical rebirth. You finding the courage to pick yourselves back up after very traumatic times and changes. Here comes another one. So that number 5 says you've undergone a lot of changes here. And I said it on Instagram. God gives his hardest battles to his strongest soldiers. And you are strong, gang. You have been through the wars, gang, and you survived. So I do see someone who's been through a major transformation over the last year or 2 years. If you want this deck, this is the one that I'm giving away. Come onto Instagram and just say I'm in. Follow me on Insta, TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. And type under the post, I am in. Let's put the charger on. It's about to die. Not here. Little feather, pay attention. Pay attention. No, not here. Can you stop? Tanasia, listen. Pay attention. On Instagram. Do not do it here. I will silence you. Don't do it. Don't do it. I will silence you. Well, then don't put it here. So if you want it, put it on Instagram. This is about radical rebirths leading to new levels of consciousness and awareness. That is what this is about. It's not about the cards. Okay? Focus. Aqua, stop or you be silenced. You're not in. You're actually out because you're not listening. Anyone who types it, you will be discounted. See, everyone's gone to Instagram. I can just see I'm in. You lot are funny. I swear to God. Instagram's coming down. I'm in. But that's what you're supposed to do. Go to Insta. Right. Yeah, retract it quick, because you're about to be out. Right, so the two cards that came up, undergoing radical rebirth. Nah, man, you lot are just, I'm in, I'm dead. Instagram's going off. Oh my days. I'm dead. I'm hot. So radical rebirths, radical. I feel like someone woke up, and I think Asia, you come to mind. Some people just woke up one morning and was like, what the fuck am I doing? What am I doing? It was simple as that. Like, you literally just woke up. You woke up. So I do see a leveling up here. So internally, you're leveling up. New levels of consciousness and awareness. But externally, gang, this is confidence, that divine feminine energy, a lot of creativity. Look at Instagram going nuts. You lot better be following me on TikTok and Facebook. Wow. Level up time, gang. So I do see a lot of leveling up. I didn't put it on the title because I talk a lot about money and finances. But this is all linked to one and the same. So I do see a lot of people leveling up. I needed a laugh too. There's a lot of leveling up. But first it starts here. Here. I heard it so much times, but I heard it again today in one of the purest forms. That the best creations start in your mind. Change starts internally in your mind, inside of you. Michael said it, innit? Make a change. Starting with the man in the mirror, gang. You missed me. So I see a lot of change happening, and you are the one changing, making the change. So for those of you that have chosen, because it is a choice, to change, because it was like I wasn't happy, life wasn't making you happy, if you got kids, they weren't making you happy, the job, whatever wasn't making you happy. So internally there was a change. You love me, I love you too, gang. So I see radical rebirths, very radical. Your family's like, what the fuck's wrong with you? They might think you're a witch doing voodoo, something's wrong with you, you're mad, you're mental, you're full. Like, a lot of people are talking about you, like, you've changed so much, you are changing so much. You might have cut people off, even without any conversation, some of you. This is where you separate yourself from any negative energies, negative situations and conditions, even food. So I see a lot of separation here. A lot of separation. There's a dying to self. So it is a phoenix moment. There's death and there's life. Because you can't have life without death. There is a cycle. There's a never-ending cycle. I see the number 3 for rebirths. Because you know, Jesus rose on the 3rd day. So I see the number 3, so very successful. And it ties in. Because with the 3, it's about rebirths. It's about regeneration. And it is that spiritual aspect of self where you come into alignment with yourself and your creator and source and create a partnership. And then it is also about success, abundance in your future. So leveling up. Because as you level up spiritually, then the world becomes your oyster. You realize no one's not really famous. You realize that everyone has attained the wealth by doing certain things. And it's just finding the formula. So you're realizing and opening your mind to the possibility that you can now be the next best thing. The next best thing. So your understanding of life has changed, of success, of money, of everything is changing or has changed. You're viewing yourself and the world in a different light, very positive. From once you go through this radical rebirth. So people might not understand your vision at this time, but don't worry about that. Some people were not supposed to. So let's read this message. Let's read this message. What did I drop? Got it. Right, let's read the message. Let's read the message. Let's just cleanse the chat. Let's do that. Let's cleanse the chat. Can you tap the like button, gang? Tap the like button, subscribe and share. Say something. Let me know you're here. Say something positive now. Let's put on my Moldavite. Because you know me and Moldavite's best friends. We're the bestest of friends, gang. What did you say? So you've come to interrupt my life to tell me about another life that you want me to do with you. Come on, get it together, Tony. Come on. We have 122 people in the chat. And you couldn't email me now? As I put on my glasses. So number 5 is for change. Change. Rebirth. Transformations. Transformations, gang. Going through a lot of changes. Tupac says that's the way it is. Things will never be the same. That's just the way it is. Oh, yeah. You're going through a lot of changes. That song is amazing. He was trying to wake people up even then. While they were dancing, he was trying to enlighten people and empower them. Thank you, gang. So let's speak about this goddess. How about that? Speak about her. She is Mumbaya Nahanda, the goddess of radical rebirths. Her name is Shona and she's from Zimbabwe. Let's turn this down because I'm not competing with the radio. There we go. Going through changes, gang. Let's put it up just a slight bit. Do the school's teacher thing. Like that. Right. Nose is itching, twitching, gang. Feels like bewitched. You want to just twitch your nose because it's itching. So she is the goddess of your radical rebirth. Because you don't go through these changes alone. She is one of your ancestors, whether you know her or not. Just itchy, gang. And it is air. So it is a message. It is a spirit message from your ancestors. I told you, I called them in. I had to. So ancestors are present. I'm hot. So I know they're here. They need to leave when I'm done though, gang. They can only be here for a few minutes. So she was born around 1840. Cha Nyakasikana channeled a Mahondoro, an ancient royal lion spirit named Nahanda, who has been incarnated by revolutionary Shona women for at least 500 years. Heralded as Mumbaya Nahanda, Grandmother Nahanda, this great ancestress was a healer who declared war against colonial occupation. So she was a fighter of civil rights. She was a rebel, gang. We're talking about these times that we're living in now, as you are all spiritual enlighteners, light workers, light seekers. But I heard light workers. So you lot are all healers of the world, right? Who are going to be raising up your voices for the voiceless in times of oppression. It says, yes, you can. You can stop the struggle. You can choose at any moment to start over and be reborn. Like the sun, you can rise again and again. So that is the Phoenix moment. I see a lot of people down on their luck. Things not working out. Maybe you lost a job, lost a house, lost your mind. I did. You can get it all back, gang, gang. You might lose it again, but you can get it back again. These are things that if you set your mind to it, you can get it. You can achieve it. It's not over. A lot of you are giving up thinking that because you lost something that was valuable to you, you cannot get it back or even do better than before. This says you can. So just like our Leah, this says dust yourselves off. Try again. Move forward and go for it again. Life is about transitions and changes. Of course you will fall on your face. Of course you might change your mind. And you might need to make a comeback again and again. Release your ideas that you messed up because things are not perfect. Stop waiting to be ready. Make new choices and make new decisions, because your declaration is still, I rise. Even though I fell again and again, still I rise. So your yesterday will not determine your tomorrow. I don't care if you was a drug addict and you said that I stopped, I quit, and then you kept on taking that drug. That's not making you a failure. You're one step closer to success because you've actually addressed the problem. So you need to start looking at things from a higher perspective. This new level of consciousness, this new level of awareness makes you not look at a glass half full anymore. You look at it, half empty. You look at it as half full. You stop looking at problems. You start looking for solutions to the problems, because we're trying to keep everything positive. Thank you, God. See everything. Gang, let's put your name on the seed. So radical rebirth you're going through. And it says, still you rise, despite being kicked down again and again and again. Still you rise. You got your phoenix, gang. That is the embodiment of a phoenix. And this is what you're being called. This is what you've been seen as, the phoenix. The ability to reinvent yourselves, to get up again and again and again. When life knocks you down, when it takes the winds out of your sails. Dust yourselves off. Try again. Simply put, do not give up. Don't give up. Keep fighting. Rest as much as you need to. But just like Sarah Jakes Roberts says, get back up. Get back up. You get back up. Because that next attempt, you never know, that will be your level up. You're just one attempt away. You know the devil comes in and just tries to steal your joy, right? It's about stealing, killing, and destroying your dreams, your goals, your mind, your resistance, wearing it down. So it's about fighting for what you want, because nothing good comes easy. Nothing does. That's a fairy tale. It's a whole fairy tale. So the word is level up. Spiritually, and then I see your external world matching this. So still you rise. rising to new levels of consciousness and awareness and financial stability here, because we have to throw that in. Didn't want to pull it on the thing. The goddess of leveling up. Her name is Ashanti and she's from Ghana. She is a queen, gang. So royalty, an heir and heiress, because a queen or a king matters not. No gender over here. The element is the bush, and the bush for me is the embodiment of God, creator source, has no body. In the Bible, the bush spoke to Moses, gave them commandments. So Queen Yah Ashantawa was a mother. She was a farmer. She was also a warrior queen. Deep the words warrior, you're a fighter gang. You wondered why all your life you had to fight. You had to fight. Things always going against you. This was building your resilience. You're a fighter gang. It's in your blood. Your ancestors were fighters before you. But you know what? They leveled up. It didn't stop them. It's what it's showing you. It's in your blood. You have this ability. That's saying God has given you this battle because you are one of the strongest soldiers that have the ability to handle it, whether you believe it or not. So she led the war of the golden store. So you're leading a lot of rebellions here. You are a leader, you're a rebel. You're able to lead people against oppression. The throne of the Ashanti Empire holds the regent's Kra, life force energy. And that's supposed to be God's force energy. That's supposed to be Source's energy. My ears are buzzing. Her message to you is this. Raise your standards. Carisha, call Angel, please. Raise your standards. A leap forward for one is a leap forward for your tribe. So when you walk, you're not doing it just for yourselves. You are who your ancestors are literally waiting for. They walk with you. They no longer have a body. So when you move, they move just like that. When you move, I move just like that. So consider when you speak. You're speaking, you're representing them. You're walking because they no longer have the legs, the arms to do it. You are an extension. You're carrying on the works that they started. So a leap forward for one, for you, is a leap forward for your whole tribe, for your whole generational tree, your ancestors. Your choices are going to raise the frequencies of your communities and your planet. God damn it. Sincerely, Ryder. Shit then. Sis, I love you. She was in my life and I lost the live, gang. You need to come and see me on Insta. We had an amazing 2-hour live and Insta snatched it away. I couldn't post it, but that's where you get to connect with me and exchange energies, and it was amazing. She was one of them. She was one of them. A goddess in disguise, gang. Thank you for your seeds, Sincerely Ryder. Is she okay? My daughter's just calling me. 1 second. Ladybug, Sincerely Ryder. Tell her to get a cab and come home. Right, let's get into the reading. Wow, I thought it was 100. It's 300. Blood clot. Oh my days. Won't God do it? Ladybug. Oh my God. I thought it was 100. She just donated $300. Gang. Wow. Do you see what God can do, people? When you just walk in faith. Literally. Wow, I'm speechless. Wow. My ears are buzzing. Wow. Wow, my glasses have steamed up. 1 second. I was like, what? Wow. Thank you, sis. I'm going to send you something. Email me your address. You donated so much to me. I'm just compelled to send something to you. Something small, but it means a lot. Thank you for that. Thank you. Wow. Wow. If you need a confirmation about following your calling, following that voice in your soul, that was it, gang. It pays to follow the voice of your soul. Thank you, gang. It really does pay for you to give selflessly of yourself and not expect anything, and just allow the universe to bless you. A few beautiful people just like you. Thank you, gang. I'm so hot. I told you the ancestors are going to show up and show out. Didn't believe me, right? Told you. You're going to see the impossible become possible. So leveling up, that's where we're at, right? So your choices are going to raise the frequency of your communities and your planet. And your planet. And the planet. Like it's different planets. The planet. Gang. It's time to level up. It's time. This is your season. Spirit ain't playing. I gotta say it again. For those in the back that just don't listen. I'm hot, gang. I'm hot. It's time to level up. Bring your A game. 2022. This is your season for a quantum leap. Major strides ahead. Let's say you're making major leaps and bounds in your careers, gang. This is what they're talking about. All right? You have prepared for this your whole life. Life does not have to be boring, linear. And neither does your growth. It doesn't have to be painful. A quantum leap might sound or feel drastic and huge, but the secret is that the quantum leap really happens little by little. You just notice it. When you step back, it's like when you're with your children every day and then they go away and come back and you're like, oh my God, you've grown. It happens in stages. It says, so what actions, inspired actions, can help you to level up? Connecting with your spirit, connecting to spirit, to God, with your faith, with rituals, with movement, with meditation and visualization is a great start. So we are in January. So start it right, gang. Because divine timing, declaration, divine timing is on your side. Divine timing is on your side. All right? This is your year to make a quantum leap, a quantum jump, a major achievement in a short space of time. You're making these hurdles. You're jumping over these, like you're making, how can I say it? It's like you be propelled. You're coming from behind. So a lot of you are like, oh my God, but I'm so far behind. Stop worrying about that. You're making major strides this year. Major. You're leveling up. I see someone taking the gold. And it is the queen. This is the queen, right? So you're becoming royalty. You're going to that next level. But this is only going to happen if you can actually do this in your mind. So it has to be a new level of consciousness. It has to be a new level of awareness in your life. A new way of seeing things, perceiving things. Because without it, you will not be able to achieve this level. It will look impossible to you. So your impossible has become impossible because you are now seeing it. You are now actually believing it before you actually see it. A lot of you are just walking blindly by faith out here, and I love it. I love it. You're just doing what is inside of you. Something wants to come out and you're letting it out. I see a lot of people just going live randomly and just being very, very shy, but allowing spirit to use them, and I love it. This is the year for it. Walking by faith. Being led, because you are going to be the leader, but to be a leader, you have to know how to be led, right? It is that duality, being the student and the teacher, being the child and the adult. You just pulled the fool. So it really is about opening yourselves up. And I see a lot of you opening yourselves up on Instagram. One of my girls had the card that said cracked open. And that's what I see. A lot of people cracked open, gracefully broken open, revealing what's really inside of you, the light. But it was surrounded by so much pain, so much negativity. So you had to be cracked like an egg to let all that goodness come out. All that goodness ooze out of you, because you was hiding it, you was shielding it. That divine feminine inside of you, you was hiding it, gang. So I see a lot of light coming out of you this year. A lot of good things. You are going to be producing a lot of good things this year, gang. I'm telling you, you've allowed yourself to be cracked open. You surrendered to this. Allowed this healing to take place. A radical rebirth. No one understood the depths of the pain that you was going through, because a lot of you was weeping and crying and moaning for your ancestors as well as yourselves. Crying the tears that they didn't shed for themselves. My throat chakra is scratching. So you're the voice for your voiceless ancestors, the ones that were silenced before you. Do you know that they're so proud of you and your accomplishments and what you're doing? That's why I'm telling you, so much protection. So much protection in the room. It's all about speaking for the voiceless. They share the same pain as you. So I see a lot of you speaking the things that your ancestors only wish that they could have said. Doing the things they only wish that they could have done. So you are the game changer. Changing everything. You're the one. I saw this golden stool, but when I saw the golden stool, I remembered the golden child. And I just see that they surround you and protect you like this, as if you are the golden child, the one that has the hardest journey, but the most brightest future. So I feel like your past was so dark and murky, because there's this duality of dark and light. This is the rebirth. A lot of you are being birthed out of this darkness. That's why the cracking open is happening, to allow the light to come out, to allow this light in you to come out that's been suppressed deep inside of you. So I really do see a deep down healing, cleansing, spiritual journey that has brought you deep inside of yourselves, searching those deepest parts. Some of you have done this past life regression, so you've even gone further. You've gone back to your past lives. You've tapped in because you know you've been here before. You are an old soul. So I see a reintegration of old memories here. Old memories, because for some of you, it was like deja vu. It was like dreams. But now you're realizing those dreams, those deja vus were memories, recorded memories, gang, hidden in the depths inside of you, that you are now pulling out. There's a lot of memories, a lot of things that you are connecting yourselves to. I even see you being like with me, connecting to ancestors here that you've never known in your lifetime. You might have been disconnected from your families. There's a reconnection in the spirit. There's a reconnection in the spirit. They're finding you. For a lot of you, they found you. They protect you. Let's get into the message, because we're going to an hour. This is crazy. It's crazy, crazy. Let's get into the message quickly. Let's get into the message. Let's get the tarot. We're going to use the goddess pack. We're going to stick with the goddess theme. Very powerful reading. She is the feminine energy to the god. So it's all love. It's all love. It's just labels, gang, gang. This is a goddess deck. It is a tarot deck that I love to use. Turn this down. Let's see what you need to know. My ears are just buzzing. There we go. Taurus energy. Well, what does it mean for you? This is the spiritual journey that you've been going on. This is the spiritual teacher that you are becoming, gang, gang. That is the transformation in your spiritual life. Major, major, major transformations here. I see spirit messages, so a lot of spirit messages here. Spirit speaks to you. A lot of you are spiritual teachers, aligning yourselves with this journey. This is a full-time job. 144 in the house, so I'm speaking to the court, and I understand it. Get it? It always comes to it. Very transformational. What you are going through, the dying to self, that phoenix here. Like I told you, your future is very bright. Very, very, very bright. Yeah, you are heading towards a very bright outcome. So understand that you might have come out of some dark situations and some dark places. But where you're heading to is not like where you're coming from. So it is really about letting go, shedding that old skin, that old mindset. Because where you're going, you can't bring that mindset there. This is prosperity and wealth and happiness. A lot of peace. So I see as you come into this spiritual aspect of your life and in alignment with it here, this is where you head towards brighter days. Things start to look brighter for you. They're looking up. Look at all of this brightness, the illumination, the transformation of your world. It's lining up with your inner world. It is all about that mirror. The universe just reflects what's inside of you, how you feel about yourselves. You can't hide. So I really do see with that Taurus energy and that tree, for me, it really signifies again. I'm going to say it again. That tree is really signifying you and your family. Your family. I see you being the one. That spiritual person, the light worker of your family. The one that is bringing the light. The one that has been through the most, the lived experiences. Because for someone to be this spiritual teacher, you've had to have been through a lot of lived experiences, whether they're good or bad, whether positive or negative. You've been training in your whole life. Your whole life has been a training ground. Even your past lives. Some of you have no education, but you have a wealth of knowledge. A wealth of knowledge, gang, gang. Your knowledge comes from spirits, from your ancestors, from past lifetimes. This is your ancestral tree. And it is the number 5, which is a lot of changes. So I see you change a lot of things. What happened before will never happen again because of you. I see that this tree has no growth on it. But what I do see, life is forming. So after this spiritual, because it's something dead, something died. This tree died, but now I see it regaining life. Life is being regained to something that was dead, that had no life. So I see a lot of life, and I see you attracting. So a lot of you have been seeing a lot of animals coming to you. A lot of animals don't fear you because of your spirit, gang. I see a lot of you protected by a lot of spirit animals here. Your ancestors will come in the form of these animals here. These butterflies right now talk about the rebirth, and it is very radical. A lot of you have Taurus in your chart as well. This is about the illumination. So I do see illumination, this crown chakra, the illuminated, the enlightened ones. So it is the moment you become very enlightened. I see hard work, very, very hard work. Some of you waited years to reap the rewards of your hard work. But what did it say? Divine timing is working. So there's no such thing as time. It's constructed. You are going to be reaping the rewards of hard work. And it is years of working hard, slaving away. Moving on, gang, after heartbreak. So I do see a lot of people dusting themselves back off and getting back up after something really knocked you down. This is about a radical rebirth. It came through pain. Pain always changes the game. It changes you, gang. So I see a lot of you being changed by this pain. By the pain that was caused to you time and time and time again. You was faced with a choice. Sink or swim. I see you swimming, gang. I see you swimming. I see you getting back up. That radical rebirth, gang. It's not pretty. It sounds pretty when people talk about it, but it's not. It hurts. It hurts. It's when life knocks you down and you don't think that you can survive this one. But somehow you get back up and you move on. You move on. So life is not stopping you. I see you moving on. Building this generational wealth. Changing things for your family. Changing things for your family, gang. I see a lot of changes happening, I told you. A lot of stability. This came out on Instagram. Even those people that was like, but I'm single, I can't do it. I was relying on her or him for this financial support. You are doing this. You are surviving. You are achieving. It says you are on your way to being a success, gang. You are heading towards it. And it is a major success. So I do see radical rebirths leading to radical outcomes in your life. Successful ones. You being able to rebuild something that was destroyed. That was torn down. That was broken. And I see you rebuilding it stronger and better than ever. Better than ever. And that's yourself. That's your life. That's your business. That's your heart. So I see you onto a good thing. Like Aliyah is just replaying in my mind. Pick yourselves up and try again. The peacock is all about your display of wealth. You displaying your achievements. It's on display for all to see. So I just see that everyone's going to see the glory on you. Going to see the radical rebirth on you. You can't hide the light. It is emanating from you. So that's what the peacock means for me. It's more than finance. It's all about all of this goodness. Like people are going to see like, what's different about you? You're looking younger. You're looking renewed. You're looking regenerated, rejuvenated. So I just see someone very much looking younger, looking different. Rosalind, welcome to the Silver Nation. What happened to you, gang? Rosalind, what happened? Gang. So Rosalind's back. Welcome back, gang. Welcome back. Don't know what happened, but we're happy that you're back. I was worried about you. I didn't know what happened. But I give people the space they need to heal. You're the peacock, gang. Come on. You're the peacock. It is about showing them what you can do as well. Putting your talents on display. All right? Putting your things on display and monetizing it. I see people paying for whatever you create. But you got to put it on display, though. You got to put it where people can see it. Social media. Some of you are hiding this. Hiding your talents. Hiding what you can do. Just doing it for myself. These talents and gifts are to share. To share. Oh my God, we got the sun. We got the sun here. I love this card. She's so happy here. She's so carefree. There's not a care in her world, in his world anymore. I told you your future looks bright, right? The sun has come out twice on Instagram. So I know that a lot of people's futures are looking bright. There's a lot of happiness there. With the sunflowers in the back, that's abundance. You know it's abundance. The sun makes everything grow. So there's a lot of growth. There's fertility. There's a lot of confidence. There's a lot of achieving what I put my mind to. The manifestations of your desires. I like to say you're basking in the ambience of your success. You're just like the peacocks. You're like, oh my God, I'm that bitch. I did it. I'm a goat. So you are just really just enjoying the moment that you make it, that you level up. Because that is your level up moment. That is where you know you made it. All your hard work, all the blood, the sweat, the tears, the heartache, the heartbreak, the breakdown was worth it. It's where you know it. So your future looks bright. The message is quite clear to me. Whether you are undergoing or you have gone through this radical rebirth, this is now aligning you with a new outcome. And it's a radical one. It's one that you wouldn't have thought was possible for you. So it is about leveling up. It is about aiming higher. It is about you applying for it. If you want to have a job, apply for a job that you're not qualified for. Stepping out of the box. Going down the road less traveled. Doing something no one's done. This is the year of your level up, gang. It is a choice, though. It is a choice that you need to choose. I don't know, they just showed me the spotlight, right? So, and I keep seeing it. So the word is illumination. There's a lot of illumination in 2022. So if you want to be seen, this is the year for you to put your work out. My ears are buzzing. Told you, a quantum leap. It's massive. Exponential growth. Is that a word? Exponential growth. That's massive. It's radical. But it's like radical faith, which I know you need to have. Because a lot of people will discredit you, will try. Discredit what you do, what you stand for, what you say. And you got to be radical in your beliefs, unwavering almost. see what else. The Five of Cups. And that was funny because Sincerely Ryder got this card. The Five of Cups. But in this one, it really is telling me about keeping your thoughts positive. For real, for real. It is so important. This is about new levels of consciousness, right? And new levels of awareness. So if you're operating in this sense, on this premise, then you know that if you're focusing on the cups being half empty, they always will be. You have to look at them as half full. You have to focus on what you have and work with that. And stop focusing on what you don't, because where your focus goes, it really is going to grow. It's going to grow. So if you focus on, oh my God, my heart is broken, they hurt me, they lied, they steal, gang, a lot more of that is coming. A lot more of that energy will find you. This is on focusing on the good things in your life. The fact that you woke up this morning. The fact that God, the universe, loves you, if that's all that you have. Focus on those things. Stop focusing on those people that don't give a shit about you. All right? Because on doing that, you are allowing them to come back. You're allowing people like them to come into your life. You're opening these doors. These are choices. We are operating on new levels of consciousness and awareness. We are accountable not only for our actions, but our intentions and our thoughts, because those are the powerful things. And the words of our mouth, because they hold the power of life and death. Life and death. They can kill your dreams, or they can spark life into them. Choose the words that you speak wisely. Okay? Welcome back, Rosalind. I love it. Gang, gang. It's time for you to create, because I see a lot of you have been called to nations. Build it, and they will come. Don't second guess it anymore. This is the year that if you build it, if you create it, if you be it, they will come. They will come from all over the world. They will come. They will turn up. They will show up. But you have to show up for yourself first. So I see a lot of you operating in that divine feminine energy. Very creative, very focused. You are creating masterpieces. And I'm telling you, people are sold on you. You are attracting them. They are buying what you are selling. They are sold, gang, gang. So expect your following count to grow. Expect your client list to grow. Let's cut the deck. Expect a lot of people to come towards you, just in awe of you, telling you they just want to be giving you their energy, their time, even their money, gang, gang. One of these people will even be the person that will offer you their heart. So I do see it. This is you being in alignment with your soul family. So there's a lot of people that will come towards you. There's unconditional love, and it's not just a person who wants to sleep with you, marry you. This is just soul people, like-minded people being attracted to you. It's a frequency, it's an energy. It's a signal that you're putting out. It's time to make those wise decisions. Like I said, some of you can make that easy choice, isn't it? It's easy to stay where you are, stay as you are, or you can choose to do that radical thing to change everything about yourselves. Change everything. They stop the music. They want you to hear this. So this is about the choices that you make. A lot of you are faced with these choices right now. And it is about the choices that you are going to make, whether you're going to stay, whether you're going to leave, whether you're ready to move forward. Because some of you are comfortable, and this is dangerous for you. Staying in that marriage, staying in that home, staying in that lifestyle, staying in that job is not what's healthy for your spiritual journey. You're undergoing a radical rebirth that tells you you need to go. but you are choosing to stay comfortable and stay. And there will come a time where I won't wash my mouth, but these things could be taken away. Because you are being faced with these major life choices. And they're radical. Very radical. Some of you have woken up and don't know how to tell your family members, your partner, your boss that you don't want to do this no more. It's not working for you no more because you have undergone some internal changes and you no longer speak the same love language, the same language anymore. The Three of Cups speaks about you coming together with people that are just like you. Your soul sisters, your soul brothers, your soul families, gang. I see a lot of happiness. I see people that might not even be your blood coming to celebrate you, gang, and celebrate with you. Not only just celebrate you, but to celebrate with you. A lot of celebrations, a lot of happiness. I saw the Death card, so all good things come to an end. And someone said they saw the Fool card. That's where I leave it. It's time for you lot to start this new adventure. This is the beginning of a new spiritual journey. After you've undergone a radical rebirth. So I do see you on this spiritual journey, gang. It's very exciting. It's leading you to new outcomes. The outcomes that you were set on course for these certain outcomes before. But now you've undergone this radical rebirth. Your outcomes are changing. They've changed. So you have a whole new world ahead of you. That's the zero. That's a blank slate. That's why you was painting. You can now create anything. Your world is yours to create. Yours to command. You are creating your tomorrow there. And the next day, and the next day, and the next day. By what you do and what you say. So that is what's happening for you. That's what I see. Let's get your life purpose. We're going to wind it down. Let's get in touch with your life purpose. We're speaking to you. Thank you, Rosalind. Sensitivity. You're finding yourselves being very sensitive at this time. So it is about, you can't really take some people anymore. You're like, my God, they're too much for me. Your energy's all off. You're very sensitive to energies right now. To food, to people, to situations. A lot of you are in hermit mode. You're not even coming out the house. God damn it, you're not. You're like, Diana, I don't like people. My spirit can't be around people. Because you're very sensitive at this time. All right? You are becoming more sensitive and you need to make changes accordingly. Change your diet, change your group of friends, change your husband, change your wife, change your job. Some of you woke up next to your husband or your wife and was like, blood clot. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Shit then. How do I get out of this? You're awake now and you can't go back to sleep. I shouldn't laugh, but it's funny. I shouldn't laugh, gang. It happened to me. One day I just woke the fuck up. I was like, 5 kids later, bruv. You've been on hermit mode, gang. Oh, that was one. Justice. The year for justice. Your career will bring fairness and it will bring protection to others who need help. So you are definitely the voice for the voiceless, gang. You're speaking up for those that can't speak up for themselves. It happened to you too. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. That moment when you know you fucked up. You're in too deep. Wow, you gotta make an argument. Gotta make some shit alright. Writing. So it says a lot of you have a book inside of you. You got a book inside of you. And it says you heal You inspire, you teach, and you entertain with the words that you speak, and most definitely, Asia, with the words that you write. So there is a book, a writer inside of you. Come on. I'm speaking to so much creators, gang. Your books will fly off the shelves, will get downloaded, ebooks, whatever you choose to do. Do it. Just do it, Night Tick. Family. Loving your family and your friends is central to your life purpose. So a lot of you are very family orientated, and that's a beautiful thing. It's like me. You are the glue to your families, gang. Like I said, a lot of them are dependent on you. And these are the ones that's gone before you. So you are the one, you are the bridge, is what I see. You are the bridge. You're bringing, literally, you are the one that stands in between. Even though you might be the rejected one, you're going to be the one who eventually brings your family together. You're the bridge, gang. You are the bridge. School. The answer that you seek involves going to school. So a lot of you are being called to study, research. Whether it's online or physically in a school, I see you being a student because you are going to be a teacher, a leader. But you need to be learning. The age of Aquarius now. We're never too old to learn. We cannot know all things. You're in school, gang. Crystals, working with these crystals, especially when you're studying. Crystals help me to study. Crystals are good for everything, every aspect of your life. So they said, work with these crystals, gang. Your connection to crystals and gemstones, they help you channel for healing energy. Okay, they're a conduit. And I see public speakers in the house. So that throat chakra is being, what do I want to say? It's being unblocked. A lot of you are opening up that crown chakra, that throat chakra, and the crown chakra. Your life purpose involves speaking. And because that happened, a lot of you have a problem with your mouth, with the way that you speak. And this is your insecurity, like me. And you are being called out of your fears, out of your insecurities to speak, God damn it, even if you have no teeth. I lost my tooth. I got a fake tooth. On the first Virgo, bam! My tooth fell out. So you are being called to push through your insecurities. A lot of you don't like your mouth area, whatever's happening here. You are being called to speak. You have a powerful voice, a very healing and powerful voice that commands the spirit. It says keep going. Keep doing what you're doing because it is working, whatever it is. You are on the right path. Your path looks different from mine's. So stop trying to measure your success by others. Because your success won't look like mine's. It won't. It's different. Environmentalist. You are... What's wrong today? You are an earth angel. And you are here to protect, nurture, and teach about nature and animals. So a lot of you are very much in touch with nature and animals here, gang. You are protectors of the earth. And there's animals again. There is a strong connection to animals for a lot of you. Me, my cats, and my dogs. A lot of animals come to you. Some of you have these pets. You understand animals and you communicate with them intuitively. Trust your inner guidance as the animals are part of your life's work, okay? Some of you are here to be animal whisperers, animal healers. Body work, I see tattoos, whether you've got them, you want to get them, or maybe you're an artist in itself, you're very creative, you can draw, you can paint, you can write. It also speaks about maybe you want to do tattooing as something that you want to do. Your life purpose involves body work, such as tattooing, massage, energy healing, physical therapy, or exercise training. So you could be a personal trainer. I also would say a life coach, because a life coach to me could fall underneath that. Training the body, mind, and the soul. I also can see someone that does yoga, meditation, all falling into this category. Reiki, which is energy healing. All of that is part of someone's life purpose here. Don't shun yourself away from it. A lot of creative energy. Told you, you're going to be teaching. You are going to be the teacher. But first you need to be the student. Because I'm both. I'm the student and the teacher at the same time. So I see a lot of you teaching a lot of things that you know. And there you are. You are healers, natural born healers. A lot of you know how to do Reiki. It's easy. It's something that's natural that we all know how to do. You have a natural energy. You have natural energy healing abilities. And this is an important part of your life purpose. So we're going to go, gang. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Let's give you an ancestor message. Because it was about the ancestors. What do they want you to know? I love you all, gang. This is a long-ass reading. Let's wrap it up. Thank you for all the donations. But a special thank you for Ladybug, sincerely a rider, gang. I'm going to send you one of my little gifts. This keeps coming out, and I know it's a message, and they're really serious about it. It's time for you to be the light. It's time for you to be about it. Stop talking about it. Be about it. You have a lot of knowledge here. So for a lot of you, it is time for you to teach what you know. You know it already. You know it. You've been to the school of the hard knocks of life. You have a proliferal wealth of knowledge, and it is time for you to be the light. Be it. Stop talking about it, bruv. We're done talking in 2022. It's all about action. Action speaks louder than words, volumes. So it's time for you to practice what you preach. So I'm going to be snooping on your pages and seeing if you're really doing these things. If you're just talking or you're about the action. So it's time for you to be about the action. The action. Love and let yourself be loved. Oh my God. Eric Benet singing, I want to be loved. So love is coming into your life. Let down your guards. I told you lot before, and I told Instagram, this is the year for love. Spirit says it is safe for you to love, to give and receive the highest energy of all, gang, to lead from your heart space. I know you've been hurt before, but she or he is not them. So allow yourself. You got your swing ready. Oh shit, then. Ow! She got a swing, gang. What the fuck? Precious. I'm coming to your house. Precious got a swing. So let yourself be loved. Oh my God. Eric Benet says, I want to be loved, gang. Faithful and true. So someone's coming to love you. Faithful and true. Spiritual, gang. Direction, guardian. The choices. So I think I'm going to leave it with this one. We're going to read them. This is about following the compass of your soul. Making some difficult decisions, but leading by faith and not by sight. Because you are being led by all of your spiritual team who show up as these animal totems, gang. Very much led. These wings are the transformation, the radical rebirth that you're undergoing, these new levels of consciousness and awareness that you're operating in, gang. And it is leading you to this leveling up. My ears, you know when you're on a plane and it pops? My ears have popped. So literally this level up is bringing you to new levels of altitude where your ears will virtually pop because you have to readjust to the altitude, to the environment, because we're not used to being rich bitches. We're not used to operating on this level of authority and power. We're not. We're getting used to it. We're going to have to be used to it because it's a new level, gang. Like I said, you can't go back now. Can't go back to sleep. So making those wise choices, those hard choices, because this is listening to the voice of your soul, to your intuition, to your inner compass, and it is the fool's journey. you being guided, you being led. The greatest leaders are led. They're led. They're divinely inspired, gang. They tap into a power higher than themselves. All right, so let's get your message. Be the light. I'm going to give it back to front because I really believe that was a journey. So I'm going to give it back to front because it is about the choices that you make that is going to lead you to choosing to be the light. What are you going to choose to be? Stay comfortable in your 9 to 5. Clock in, clock out. Wait for the pension. Wait to die. Or you're going to try live. Because the most powerfulest thing that I heard was that most of us are just surviving. And I'm sick of that. And I heard that some of you are sick of it too. So it is the year to live, to truly live and experience what life has to offer. And this is expansion of the mind. It starts with wanting more and feeding that hunger. In it, Crystal, you want more. You deserve it, gang. When you know you deserve something, you go after it, you get it. It's when we start thinking we don't deserve it. Who am I to deserve this? Then who are you to get it? You have to walk in the confidence of knowing that you deserve it. Deserve to be here, deserve to be that thing, and deserve to win. Be very confident in your knowing. So the direction, Guardian. So you are being divinely directed at this time. Make no mistake about it. Stop listening to people outside of yourself that don't know where you're heading, don't even know where they're going. 96. So it's about listening to your spiritual team because you've got some. You've got some. And they're just as important as mine. Some of you give more power to other people's spiritual teams than your own. And you're surrounded by them every minute of the day. All right? So you are being guided. They are asking you, demanding. And here comes another sex pest. Let's get rid of this sex pest. Get lost. You're not wanted here. Selling sex. We get that for free, gang. Go sell that somewhere else. We get that thing for free. How you mean? Right. It's just squashing my eyelash. Trying to sell sex. We get that for free over here. Right. Choose your path. Connect with your deepest desires. Then choose the path that will make your heart and your soul sing, gang. The Direction Guardian card represents the angels of direction. My ears are buzzing. No, this is a high frequency reading. I'm buzzing, gang, and I haven't even smoked no spliff yet. Buzzing. What the fuck is that? Oh, I was like, what the fuck is that? It's my sons, gang. You're crying, Crystal. My 2 sons scared me. Represents the angels of direction. These amazing angels are the ones who come to us when we are at a crossroads, gang, and do not know which way to go. When you are unsure of what is right for you or of the bigger picture, they are helping you to know what is best for all involved. This card refers to the vision of the Hebrew prophet Ezekiel. We're going deep right now. So this refers to the prophet, the Hebrew prophet Ezekiel, who is said to have seen an angel with 4 faces. One was a child, the cherub. One was a bull, that Taurus energy. One was a lion, that Leo energy, and one was an eagle, the air signs. These 4 faces show that angels can appear in many guises and guide you in many different directions, but always for your highest good. Have you been seeing a lot of animals attracted to you, coming to you in your dreams or in your physical world? You have been visited by angels, gang, and they are working with you and guiding and protecting you. You are surrounded by a team of angels. Your path is not set in stone. That's why the canvas is blank. You have the ability to create a new journey. And your angels and guides, Shipu, oh my God, thank you, gang. Before I give the message, let me write your name. You lot are just making me speechless today. Shipu, thank you, gang. If anyone ever needed to just do it, gang. Just do it. This is the time. You don't need to be in the mainstream. You come from behind. Shipu, I'm the underdog here. I'm the underdog on YouTube. Remember that. My numbers are still small. But God is doing some amazing things on my channel. Your path is not set in stone. So that's why I said it's not over for you. Some of you were like, oh my God, I failed and it's over. It's not. It's not over. It's not set in stone. Nothing is. Your angels and guides have great expectations for you. Oh, it says no expectations for you, nor should you have any for yourselves. There are many directions that you can take. None of them will be wrong, as they all hold perfect opportunities for you to grow and learn. It's just about making a choice. But life is to be enjoyed and savored. It's about living. So if you know that there's a decision for you to make, and particularly if you are feeling indecisive, choose the path that you know is going to make you light up. It's going to make you happy. Please. I chose to stay in a relationship that made me unhappy, knowing it was going to make me unhappy, to make my kids happy. In the end, none of us was happy. All right? Choose something that's going to make you happy, that's going to light you up, something that you're passionate about, and choose with your heart. Choose with your heart. So yes, choose wisely, precious. Choose wisely. Love and let yourself be loved. The heart guardian, leading with your heart. I love you too, Shipu. Leading with your heart in 2022. So it's time to come out of your head is what I hear. We've been leading with our head for too long. All right? Trying to figure it out. Some things are not meant to be figured out. We're supposed to be led. So leading with your heart. That inner compass. All right? So the heart guardian, allowing yourselves to be loved. Allowing yourselves to be loved, and you also loving others. Because it's not just about the one. It's about letting others, because you've been hurt by family. Not just that person. You've been hurt by family members, by friends. Allowing new experiences into your life. Allowing me to love you as your sister. Do you understand? So just allowing new experiences and new people to come in and love you. Because I told you that cups that's coming towards you from the night is not just someone wanting to date you. It is people, soul family, wanting to love you, genuinely love you, pour into you. And we don't want nothing back. Some people look at me like I'm crazy, like, what, you don't want nothing? No, I don't want nothing. I genuinely want you to be happy. I do. We're rare. We're very rare. I used to think everyone was like me until I realized they're not. So we are a rarity on this earth. So love and let yourself be loved. Welcome with open arms, opportunities to give and receive love. This message has been coming out. So it is the year for love. I'm telling you, a lot of you are meeting the one. You are going to meet the one. Don't miss them, gang, gang. Don't miss them because you're stuck on the past. You're stuck on that past person. Don't miss it, gang. The heart guardian is an angelic energy that can help you call for protection and guidance with all issues surrounding your heart. This is the angel who helps you with all your relationships, whether they be with yourself, your family, or even a romantic connection. She can enable you to move beyond your limiting fears about trust and discern whom to trust and understand how you can move forward in a balanced relationship with that person and yourself. This card, she is adorned with a sacred heart and draped in a red cloak. This shows her capacity to let love lead the way. Every time I come out, it's because it's the love I have inside of me. So allowing love to lead the way, to be your guide. It says you are love. You are lovable and you are loving. The energy of love is surrounding your whole world at this time. The angels are swirling around you, encouraging you to open your heart and reveal the blessings that you have to share and offer with the world. They want you to know that you are a highly loving being who deserves to give and also receive love. If you are finding it challenging to feel love at this time, it is important to give yourself credit where credit is due. You are also being encouraged to welcome support from others. Learn to receive. Do not try and do everything on your own. If you are working on a relationship or are in a new one, this card ushers in energies that allow you to forge a powerful connection with your partners. Love is truly in the air. Love is in the air, gang, gang. It's air. It's here, it's air. It's the year for love, gang, gang. It's love, it's love. And it's the year that you be about it. Stop talking about it. Be the light. Be the change that you want to see. You can't see it. Be it. My left hand is scratching. That is linked with your financial prosperity. You being the light. This is you doing the thing. Choosing to be and do the thing that lights you up. Because as you light up, you become the light. You become the light. It is about following your passion. It is about leading with purpose. They might call you a witch for real. I'm not going to lie. Because a lot of you like me, some people like, I couldn't believe I'm not a freaking witch. But some people will consider me a white witch. But I'm not one. But it's just about doing good things from your heart. Some people pull from a negative source. This is from pulling from a positive one. So some people will label it as a white witch. Whatever labels you put is okay with you. But I don't associate myself with being any type of witch, gang, gang. I don't. It's not a label that I aspire to be. White Witch 86. I really don't have any labels for me. I'm in between. I just know that I stand in the gap. They broke the mold when they made me. They truly did. It says, take the higher road and choose the light. Remove yourselves from lower energy experiences. This card represents the maiden aspect of the triple goddess of paganism and modern Wicca. This maiden is gentle, she's innocent, and pure aspect of the goddess, a loving soul who wants nothing but the best for the whole earth. She is joined by the owl, showing that she is willing to respect those with more wisdom and experience than she has. But she is also willing to trust what she feels to be right within her soul. With this card, you are being reminded of the goddess and the goodness within you. It says no matter what is happening to you or around you, you have a choice. Choose not to be pulled into dramas, pulled into the bickering, or energies that are just going to limit your joy and your happiness. If you are surrounded by people who are hostile towards you, or you are in a negative situation, perhaps in the workplace, you are being invited to be the light, to be the bigger person. You are an incredible person who can really bring light to darkness. So how can you change the energy? How can you redirect the conversation to love? How can you protect yourselves? How can you help the person that is being picked on? Or are you the one that is guilty of causing the drama? You will know the answer. Know also that you are being encouraged to shine the light because you, gang, was born to share. You was born to share. Thank you for staying, gang. We've come to the end. Thank you for the love. This is your girl, the Virgo Tarot. 2222. Gang. They really came up and showed out for you. You as an ear, I hope they heard it. Because it really was a spirit message from the ancestors for you. Directly to you. And you know who you are. Take care, gang. See you soon.